Welcome to Off Grid with Dave and Sonya. I'm Dave, and today we're going to see how much power this crock pot uses to warm up this breakfast sandwich. So let's get started. So Sonya makes up these breakfast sandwiches, and we'll put them in the freezer, and then we can just bring them out whenever we want to use them. So right now this is frozen. It's pretty hard. So we take these with us when we travel, and when we're in our van, we'll take these crock pots with us, and we have 2 of them, and we might do a cup of soup or 2 cups of soup. You know, we can put something else in it, some beans and wieners, and then when we're out driving around, we can have lunch. So in this vehicle, it has its own inverter, and I can use the inverter in here, but I wanted to do this off of the Bluetti that I have. So the Bluetti, it's a 600 watt. It's a 268 watt hours. So today we'll see how many watts we use to warm up this one breakfast sandwich. So right now I'm going to turn on the Bluetti. That turns on the display one more time. We turn it on. I'll reset the kilowatt meter. So it says reset. Plug it in. And put the breakfast sandwich in. There's 2 lids. One goes on the inside, and then this one spins on. And I'll leave it here. There's a little light, so the light's on. We'll come back and check it out in a little bit. So you can see the display on the Bluetti says we're using 49 watts. And also on the kilowatt meter, it says we're using 48.4 watts. So those match. So at an output of 49 watts, Bluetti is predicting here that we would have 4.9 hours of runtime. So we're at 2 hours now. Currently we're not using any power. Let's see if the sandwich is warm. That's warm. Could be a little bit hotter, but it's pretty warm. So you could eat it right now without burning your mouth. Another half hour if you want to burn your mouth. So let's look at what we got. So 2 hours in. If I ran this in the house, it would have cost 1 cent. And we've used 0.05 kilowatt hours, which is 50 watt hours. So once this warms up, it doesn't take a whole lot to keep it warm. This unit uses 50 watts, but we've ran it for 2 hours, and we've only used a total of 50 watt hours. So that's pretty good. So we use this to warm up soups and some other canned goods, to warm up leftovers. That way we don't have to go to fast food when we're out doing some running around. In our vehicle, we use the inverter that's on our vehicle. You can see in the picture here, it's 150 watts. So we can run 2 of these with ease while we're driving. But for people who don't have the inverter in their vehicle, we could use this Bluetti. It's using 49 watts right now. We've used a little more than 30% of the power. It's 600 watts total, what you can run with it. We only use 50. So that's capable of running this. It's 260 watt hours. And again, we only use 50 watt hours. So we should be able to run this a few times, 2 hours each. So in summary, this mini crock pot is a 50 watt crock pot. I can run it on the inverter that's in my car. I can also run it from this Bluetti that I had on my front seat today. It used over a 2-hour period. It used a total of 50 watt hours. I'll have a link to that in the description below. So if you like videos like this, subscribe to our channel up here and watch more videos here. Have a good day.